Come with Soft Focus as we penetrate the hurly-burly mean streets of New York City and its internationally renowned music factory. New York City, home of the Brill Building, bubblegum, girl groups, hip-hop, and doo-wop. New York is best known for its stripped-down, streetwise singing groups. Stars are born here every day, but due to the city's distractions, temptations, and mafia-induced retirement, they're smothered just as quickly. That's why my guest, Adam Horovitz of the Beastie Boys, is extra impressive. Still one of the most influential and innovative musicians on album after album. I honestly can't wait to talk to him.
Soft Focus. Soft Focus.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wow. Hi.
So now I have this whole theory, and I'm really glad to talk to you because I've never told you this theory. But this is a real theory, and I've been working on it for a long time. I've always seen this eerie parallel between the Beastie Boys, your group, and the Beatles, who are the Alpha group. Wait, it's not so crazy. What do you think about that?
I was waiting for the,
Well, number one, your origins, hardcore band, the Star Club period, Hamburg.
Okay.
Then, License to Ill, kind of a I Want to Hold Your Hand, Beatlemania. You guys were a sensation, massive sensation.
Huge.
Huge. And in England, there was this kind of sense of they're destroying culture.
Yeah.
Kind of like the way the Beatles were viewed with contempt in America, or people are scared of them a little bit. Establishment.
Okay.
Then, Paul's Boutique, kind of a psychedelic excursion. That's when you became critical darlings. And after that, your records sort of guided more of a, the intelligentsia. What do you think?
I think that's great. Yeah. I'll be that. I think that's great.
Well,
Yeah.
I was wondering if that was a conscious, if you consciously looked at the trajectory of the Beatles, and then...
Or the Trogs, one of those groups, yeah. No, we didn't. We weren't really looking at anybody, but I like that.
I mean, it's weird. I think. I've told a lot of people this theory, but...
And what do they say about that?
Well, I just told these people. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty good.
I mean, you could fit a lot of things into a lot of, things.
You can fit a lot of things into a lot of things, but you can't say the Trogs are the Beatles.
No.
For example.
They got...
You can't say, I don't know.
Shit, I know where you're going, though.
Yeah. Now, I was wondering about these stylistic changes that have marked your career. Mm. And you begin as a hardcore band.
Yeah. We started as a hardcore band right in this neighborhood. I guess it started, we were all friends in high school. We all used to go to a record store called the Rat Cage, which was right down the street from here. Kids in the city, that's what we did. You didn't go to school, but, so you started a band or, that's what everybody was doing. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
I don't know, we were into punk rock records and punk rock and new wave. Yeah. And all of that stuff, and I guess just hardcore was like what was easiest to play. Playing a hardcore band is like playing, basketball or something. So you're always moving and you're kind of in sync with the other people and you're kind of doing this thing and it's really fun to play. And it was kind of like the punk rock records that we listened to, but it was easier in that we would never sound like Blondie. Do you know what I mean, or something like that. But luckily, for us, I guess, growing up in New York City at that time, we're exposed to a lot of creative things happening. And so I guess that sort of led us to go in different directions musically, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask you is how did you make that transition into hip hop and sort of how did you even figure out how to make beats, for example?
Well, the thing about rap music is, rap had already started, in New York. And so this is the early 80s, and so rap started coming downtown. And it was, you'd hear it from radios and car radios and stuff like that. And, we were drawn to it, as, I guess most people in the world are drawn to rap music. And so we were really into it. It wasn't a thing of where it was like, that was the popular thing, so we were like, oh, we should do that because that's going to sell records.
Yeah, it was underground music.
So I got my first money, and I was going to go to this place called Rogue Music. This was my thing, and this is real history. I'm not, I told you I keep it real. And I had $250, and I was going to buy the black and white Paul Weller Rickenbacker guitar.
Yeah.
Right. But I'd heard about this drum machine called the 808. Right. And I'd heard about it, and I heard it on a record before. I went to Rogue to buy this thing, but they also had a used 808 drum machine. And so instead of buying the guitar, because I already had a guitar, I bought the drum machine.
Wow.
So that's how it started for me.
So you brought that element into your group.
Well, I had the drum machine.
Yeah.